Right, welcome to part 2 of the Cypography vlog. We are down in Cambridge today with Tom Stokes and Big Rich. We've got a couple of things to do today, a couple of films. We're going to do a rig piece and finish off the story of the Birdfield Common. So hopefully Stokes is going to catch a couple. If not, we shall kill him. So, watch your space. Richie's just waiting for the perfect sizzling moment to get the perfect sausage shot.
Loves a sausage, I do. Succulent, meaty sausage made with prime pork shoulder and belly, herbs, nutmeg and white pepper.
You had me at succulent.
That is 39% of your daily fat.
What, per sausage?
For two of them.
Oh, saucy.
Glad I went for the sausage. Right, it's a bit bright for old Rich. She's gone for a maximum protection. About to sit down with Tom over here and talk through his very well tested D-rig, which will be for our tried and tested section for the website. Watch your space for this film, because you are going to learn everything you need to know about this bad boy. If you'd like to get your hands on all the components that you need to be just like Tom Stokes, head on over to Fish on Tackle and you can save 10% on all the bits and bobs from Calder. To be even more like Tom Stokes, you can head over to Oxford Carp Baits as a Cypography member and save 10% on that as well.
Is it on the wrong codec, do you think?
No, go back on that X.
A few moments later.
Throwing a box over
I don't really know what he's doing, do you?
It's on the phone to technical.
What did we change? Nothing. Oh, is it the screen now?
Oh, that's why, Glee. You can't do it when none of them settings work when the fucking. That's when it fucking does that. You know, I said I always get that.
I got all that.
Use any of the auto settings, mate.
I got him going, oh!
Bridger thinks it's funny to fucking film us having disasters.
Right, we've just finished Tom Stokes' D-rig. Now it's time. What are we doing now?
Story time.
Story time with Tom Stokes. We've got the tower of the Birdfield Common. We're just trying to find a lovely place to do it.
We're in Cambridge.
Right, this is something not many people can say they've got. That has been in the Birdfield Common's mouth. Rishi's saying the camera's getting wet, but he's too busy larging it up. This is not ideal filming conditions.
Stop filming me.
Emergency shelter's going up. So Tom was a bit of a fanboy at the weekend. He went to a charity bash. He met his idol.
Richard stopped 10 years before Tom was even born.
Right, it's not gone well today, has it, Tom?
It's beautiful.
We've had to evacuate. Everything's absolutely drenched. It is. Tom's come back tomorrow. Right, yeah, tomorrow we're going to come back, finish the rest of the Birdfield story, finish off this rig film about about Tom's D-rig, and hopefully it will be dry. We might have one in the bag. He promised us 2, and there's none yet, so we shall see. Watch this space. Tom's currently out of action, I think. There won't be many moves on the cards today. What do you think on that, mate? If there's any tyre companies out there who wouldn't mind sponsoring an angler.
It's quite friendly, like, if you're out my whole time on Birdfield. It would do 2 or 3 catches a year, that one, like, even when off the lake was no fishing.
What the hell are you doing, Mike?
Knob cam. Stokes has got a photographic memory of carp fishing over the last 10 years.
But I can't remember what happened 2 minutes ago.
So Tommy's now currently offering a rig tying service for anyone.
You know, you could actually make a few quid, wouldn't you? Just knocking up D-rigs.
Fucking I couldn't tie my rigs. No one will want them.
3 for a tenner.
Amazing.
What?
Got my 5
5 seconds. Oh, it's from the super long, from the mindset shot.
I'll tell you what, that's a good picture for the autumn as well, for the mindset, because you get autumn observations at night when they're you know, they show at night. Oh, I can already envisage the post already.
Oh, you're going to drop that in it, are you?
Tom?
You alright?
Well, we're wondering why you haven't put Bridger's long exposure of Stokesy on the mindset page yet.
I know, he fucking likes that shot, didn't he?
Why have you not put it up? What's going on?
I was giving Stokesy the opportunity to post it first.
I think Bridger feels a bit like you don't like his picture.
I really like it. I messaged him. He keeps messaging me. He's got the of Cypography.
Oh, I love it. I'm filming you as well. Hear that? You're like the old Cypography. Brilliant. It's the best thing you could possibly have said.
You've absolutely burned me, mate, thanks.
You've done him there. Oh, amazing.
I think it's going up Friday evening. I was going to post it himself first, but
That's convenient.
no, I'll put it up Friday. I think I'm going to put watching through the autumn at night.
That's it.
So,
That's
You
it.
actually just described the perfect post. I'm editing the vlog and...
It's called a vlog.
Huh?
It's called a vlog.
It's called a vlog.
It's called a vlog.
The ingredients needed to make this rig. Now, the components you'll need to tie this rig. I'll start at the hook bait end. The hook bait is mounted to a small micro ring swivel. I almost forgot what that was called again then.
That's your tyre.
We got it on knobcat.
Yeah, she's gone.
What a view. That's because the sun's on it, innit?
Prime footage.
Oh, great. Beautiful.
You can't buy footage like that.
God, can you?
I'm just going to run you through the components you'll need to tie this rig. Starting at the hook bait end, the hook bait is mounted to a micro ring swivel that sits on the D. The hook is a size 4 quarter choddy. The hook link is £50 XT snag leader. I've got a small lump of rig putty, just a little piece, sort of not quite halfway down the rig. The rig is tied directly to a double ring swivel. That's mounted on usually around about 6 foot of lead core. If I've got to cast a bit further, I will shorten it down, but usually I like around about 6 foot of lead core. That's fished helicopter style with a heli safe. I usually like quite a heavy lead. That's a 4.5 ounce distance lead. That's what I'll use when I'm sort of chucking them out there in the pond. But usually I'm using at least 4 ounces plus. Yeah, and then just a safe zone bead on the leader there.
That is a wrap at St Ives. We have got some quality content with Stokesy, the amazing Birdfield common story told like never before, and for those of you who are technically minded, we have got his D-rig in profile, so keep an eye out for those coming very soon.
Alright, so I'm doing a bit of picture editing at the moment. Look at this creature. This is from one of our Brexit shoots. Look at it. Caught from a canal. One of the most mental carp I've ever actually caught. And editing the pictures, I'm struggling to delete any. I'm just sort of like going through them, but really I'm just sort of keeping them all because I can't choose my favourite ones. So, oh, there's another one. Yeah, anyway, that's what I'm doing. It's Friday, new film's about to go live. This week's film, Nigel Sharp, is about to go live, but I'm just doing this for the minute. Quite enjoy editing pictures, actually. Without doubt, one of the worst things about making films, being a cameraman, is charging all the stuff. But this is my little charging and camera cupboard. where I can keep all the mess and all the carnage out the way, and I can charge my batteries out of the way of my child, who will throw them around and do terrible things to them. But yeah, really important all this. No charge, no films. GoPros, look, they got some use last week in Holland. Power packs, the whole lot. Important cupboard, this. These are the little things that people probably don't think that much about, but bad battery organisation, that will cost you. I'll tell you something I'm going to do today is back up all my fishing pictures. Now, lots of people these days have lots of nice pictures, we've all got good cameras, but lots of people don't back up their pictures, and I'm sure lots of you watching this, you probably keep all your fishing pictures on your memory cards, you almost use them as your storage. My advice to you would be, do not do that. Take everything off your cards. The more data you've got on them, they can corrupt. You know, they get full up, they stress out, and they can break. If that happens, you lose your pictures. So take them all off your cards, and you want to put them onto these. These are external hard drives, so put them onto your computer, put them onto one of these. My advice would be buy 2 of them. This is my main one, and everything that's on here is also copied onto here. So, you know, should this break, I'm not going to lose everything. But these hard drives, you know, these are built to store data on. And if you want to keep your fishing pictures safe, my advice would be put them onto those little hard drives. Like I say, don't store them on your memory cards. You actually want to format your cards every now and then, clean them off. But yeah, put them onto those little drives, and they're much safer there. Much safer. Top tip for the day.
Right, just arrived at Ricky's Tackle Shop, Fish On in Kent. Going to come in today, do a little few films about some rigs and some rods and some bivvies and how you can save money on a discount. So he's not here yet, I'm a bit early, so let's wait for him. We're going to go to the cafe, have some breakfast. I'll give you a little tour of the shop. Let's check him out. Anyone thinking about robbing the tackle shop?
Don't. He will have you, no?
Oh, he's chunky, isn't he?
Yeah, don't stroke him, mate.
Oh, really?
No, he'll do you.
Fuck.
I wasn't joking. Come on.
You've got the female vegetarian version over there.
Get on the veggie sausage.
Then we're going to go and do some work. Later, yeah. First we eat. We're rolling, baby.
Right, come and store. Have a look around. You're right. We're not normally this messy, so you've got to bear with us a little bit, but we're very busy, very active. Just had a huge ridge monkey delivery, which walk into the boxes. Charlie's sorting out currently. But yeah, just going to take you a quick tour of the shop, so follow me. In the West Wing, we have Terminal Alley, so we have all the best brands available. Corda, obviously, huge selection of Corda. Look at that, look! Cypography discount code applies to this bad boy right here. Obviously you've got ESP, we've got Gardner, we've got loads of other little niche brands as well, which a lot of shops don't stock. Rigmarole, Kristen, Solar, Carp Spirit, Enterprise, MCF, Castaway PVA, Atomic Tackle, Jag, I can just go on and on and on. Hello. These aren't for sale. But if you come in store, you can have a little look and look, watch the perch. Oh, he's mental, he is. Come on then. Look, he's just grabbed, look, he's got my finger. He's mental. He's an absolute mentalist. But yeah, I want to quickly show you down the side actually. It's quite unique and quite different. Hardly any, in fact, I don't know any tackle shops that have got this, but this is a casting demonstrator. Something going on here. It's different. Some customers obviously been playing around with that, clipped a jig on and then a trace on, but maybe it's a new thing. But basically the idea of this is you can try before you buy. Look at that bad boy. Wicked, right? So we stock the biggest selection of lures in the southeast. Categoric. Look at this bad boy. The Frontier, available in the Frontier X and Frontier XD. This has been an extremely highly demanded product. I'm not surprised because it's pretty pucker to be fair. But yeah, we've got loads of them in stock. And this is where you've got to take advantage of discount code, because something like this, say you buy this and then you buy the Mozzie front and then you buy the Vapor Peak, you're looking at about £600 or £700. Use your discount code. You save yourself 60, 70 quid, which guess what? Pays for 10 months at least of your Cypography subscription. Anyway, Ash Hide, decent, that's on sale. That's 240 quid down to £200 less your code. 180 is cheap. And then you get into, when you look at something like this is where you can save big money, because obviously these aren't cheap, but they are decent. You know, that price for a reason. But these start from about £600 or £700 and go to £1,000. So think of all that money you can save by using the code. If you are local as well, obviously you can pop in store, because you can actually see the items up, and then you can test things out, like the bed chair seats, you name it. And if it's not up, like any of these beds, we can set them up for you. Decent. This is a bed chair for me. Loads of people now, especially as we're all staycationing, little rich monkey bed chair. How cool is that? That's a Ricky sized bed, normally. All ideal for your kids. But yeah, use your code on that. Bit messy up here. A little bit messy, but it's because this was a showroom, right? We used to have like 9 people set up, but because we keep buying stock, I've turned it into a bit of a showroom come stock room. So as you can see though, we've got loads and loads of bed chairs in stock, and loads out for you to have a little peruse, lay on, a little sleep if you want. I don't mind. Rent's cheap up here. You can keep up here for a bit. But yeah, there it is, the showroom of dreams. Come and have a look at all your expensive bivvies, all your cheap bivvies. Have a little lay, have a little play. Go away happy.
We're not having a very good day in the Cypography office today. One computer broken. It's been like this for hours. We've tried everything. Needs a complete reformat. It's going in to be repaired. This computer, memory filled to the brim, won't work. Everything's going wrong. Whirring like a thing that whirs very loudly. This computer, this is Mike's at home laptop, also having a terrible time.
I'm having a terrible time.
And poor old Mike, yes, he's having a terrible time.
This has been one of the worst days since I've been working for you.
This is a computer meltdown day. My computer was alright actually.
Yeah, you've been in there happy as Larry all day long.
Although my computer has been breaking regularly and has only just come back from repair. So yeah, if you're in the market for an Apple Mac, do not buy one. Or if you do, get ready to look like this. Angry man.
Come here, Mike. Just come over here a sec. Stokesy's stolen your shot, look.
Is that your shot?
No, it's not. It's like a better version of Mike's shot, but it's similar to that.
Don't say that. It'd be heartbroken.
Yeah.
I bet that's not on the mindset.
Well, no. But it will be any day, I reckon.
So, tell him I don't ever see him again.
Do tell him. Right, so we're currently sat in the office. We've just spent, how long have we just spent? An hour? Reckon an hour. 30 interviews, couple of minutes each one. So we're going to put all of our For the Record interviews onto the website in the audio form. So rather than having to watch the interviews, you can listen to them when you drive along, saves on your data and whatnot. So we've just recorded 30 odd introductions to go with all the films. Our take on the person, what made us want to do the interview, what we expected from the interview, so that they're a little bit different to the For the Record you'll listen to or watch via the For the Record category in video form. They've got a little bit of a twist. So that's what we've just done now, but we are about to record our first ever Cypography podcast, which is going to be probably the best podcast ever in the world, isn't it, I reckon? Do you reckon, Rich?
Rich is not saying nothing.
Maybe you do need to get that round of coffees anyway.
Watch this space.
Okay, so for the last few weeks we've been running a web shop competition, and with all of our orders we've been putting in mega prizes. So all these orders here, they're all over 50 quid, and with every order over £50 we've been putting some pretty awesome prizes in with them. We've also been putting some small prizes in with them. Now, this person here has just won a Nash Wideboy SS4 sleep system. This is probably a 500 quid bed chair. It's certainly up and around that mark. And by spending 50 quid on our web shop, Michael Day is the lucky winner. Loads more prizes here, stacks of them. We've given some really good prizes away. We've still got a few more to go. Hoarder luggage, etc. There's all sorts still to get given away. And over here behind me is my truck, which I'm loading up with gear to go fishing soon. Can't go this week, got no MOT, which I didn't know, so I can't go to the lake. Bit annoying. Been loading the truck up, sorting my gear out all day. We've been in here having a right jumble sale. So loads of mega prizes going out from the web store. Still a few things to get rid of. Still a few bits of fishing tackle to sort out. Yeah, it's been a good day today. Making lots of people happy. Can't beat fresh line, fresh leaders. Very arousing for me, that is. Rods are all rigged up, ready to go. I'm going to Ibiza in a couple of days, but when I get back, I know what I'm doing.
Need that chop again, because that chop is good.
It is.
What's happening, Rich?
Welcome to Farlows. We've got coffees, and it's fishing like the middle of summer. They're just all over the top. So we might be breaking the controller float out in a minute. There's one, look.
Had we been set up like this, yesterday, classic story, isn't it? Had we been set up like this yesterday, I think. I had 2 or 3 or 4 yesterday or something.
Mindset in the mindset. Stop filming Mike. Filming me, for fuck's sake.
Making excuses as usual.
Yeah, we're just rolling them off. High pressure, cold.
It's Burr, isn't it,
They're
this
on
morning?
top, we can't use zigs. Casters are banned.
Yeah, you get
Fucking spent 60 quid
yeah,
on casters,
film me.
didn't I? Because it still said on the website you could use
No,
them.
it's probably a bit
Turned up.
derogatory.
You reckon-
They're back to it. Mike filming me at the power cables. Bang! 600mm lens, and it's bigger than the camera. But it is prime for a bit of bajonki.
And that is what we are all about here.
We're all about the bajonki.
Right, so the guy opposite's just had a bite.
Yeah.
It's inevitable that it's going to happen soon.
Well, say that.
Ye of little faith.
They were on the top, and then they disappeared. Now you got them.
Which rod is going to go? Right, what's been happening, guys?
In terms of catching carp, not a lot. Yeah, got it yesterday on the gate, sort of 6:30, couple of cars in front of us, 4 or 5 behind us, got through the gate. Yeah, as you can see, we might as well be on the M25 here, the amount of traffic we've had coming past. So yeah, it's busy, but yeah, amazingly, a couple of guys left actually that were in here just as we turned up, and yeah, managed to get in a sort of decent swim. Clearly quite a few carp out there as well, but I don't know, like in honesty, conditions have just been weird. Like, you know, 7 AM yesterday, they were up on top, shoulders coming out, like can't use zigs, so yeah, it was sort of like strange behaviour, slightly odd conditions. Got the rods out sweet. Fish did move off a little bit, but still looked really good. And then it absolutely battered down for about 6 hours straight last night, torrential. And then sort of sky cleared and it went pretty cold. So they're my excuses for currently not catching. But mate, the opposite's had a couple. So they're clearly eating somewhere. Currently I've got about 40 coots diving on me. So yeah, in honesty, not entirely sure really what is going on. But yeah, it's still bite time, so still like half confident anyway. But yeah, see what happens. Hopefully next couple of hours might get one, but if not, I'll try and make some more excuses at a later date.
These are the coops that are currently sitting over Gaz. They loving.
Yeah, it's clearly still a bit of bait out there.
So the guy in here, he's just lost one and he's had a couple, so he's fishing just off the back of the spot.
Yeah, He had 2 yesterday, but it's around about this sort of time. So it seems like this is kind of the bite time now. Probably when you don't want 40 coots diving on you, really. But
when they all clear, hopefully, it's on. So, on the way to go and have a little down trousers, the rod is gone.
Go on.
Guys having a wee tackle after his fish.
dust up. Shit.
30 molecule. There's two people taking their job very seriously, and then we have part-time, what is it, bull ring fighter.
Brioche bun coming in.
Seedy brioche as well.
A bit of trees.
Go on. I'm going down the calf.
That's your
Gaz has shown us up with scrambled eggs and bagels next door. It's a healthier option. Need to get a bit of colour on that burger and you're good to go, aren't you? It's a big old burger, isn't it?
Massive. Proper bit of meat.
What's happening, Rich? Gaz, tell me, talk to me. Talk to Knobcam. Knobcam is rolling. Gaz has got a mouthful of chips from the cat.
It looks terrible out there. Every coot in the lake is still diving on me. One's just picked me up, thanks to Rod. The only good thing about the current situation is the chips. But we have seen a few further down. So
we've dispatched
the wild boar.
Dispatched the wild boar with a bucket.
With my bucket. It's going to see if there's a free swim. And if there is, going to wrap quick and go and chase him. Yeah, even though the wind is swinging back tomorrow the other way, we haven't really got enough time to sit and wait, because by the time it does switch, I think we'll be sort of ready for wrapping. So yeah, on our toes maybe, and try and catch some down that end.
So Gaz was turned into right drama queen and demanded we go to the shop for him. This is what he asked for. Giant Wotsits, 12s, chocolate marshmallow slices, crunchies, rockies. It's not all Seaton vegetarian stuff, mate. It's gone off the rails.
Slices.
It's prime, isn't it?
Can I have one of them?
Yeah, help yourself, mate. Right, we are on the move. Gaz's bucket to swim round the other side. Clear out. Here we have two of the fastest machines in the galaxy. And two of the slowest people in the galaxy are over there. You're too late, mate.
Oh, what time is it? Is it? 5 o'clock. Oh, it's getting on, isn't it? Dicking around. Language is going to be appalling on this.
That's right, we'll bleep.
That's what Knobcam is called.
What appalling language? Potty mouth.
It's called an NCAM now.
Elliot's terrible anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. He's a terrible human, yeah.
Elliot's a terrible human.
Motion carry. To be fair, guys, I reckon there is probably in the region of 10 to 12 cars in this swim.
Hey?
Out of the water at any given moment. What have you just filmed? 3 of the best 5 fish shows ever.
Pretty much ever caught on camera. Watch out for Gaz's film at Farlows if you want to see some of the highest of the high grade GVs that Cypography has ever created. Seen anything, mate?
Nothing, mate. Not a bubble or a blink.
So this pizza we had last night, I think they put Cathedral City in the cheese, in the crust, and it's dried us up into.
Yeah, Mike, is there anything left in the gruff bag?
No, the gruff bag. No, mate, we waxed the lot.
Gaz ate the whole lot of that chocolate in his
So I think we worked it out. He ate 16 chocolate bars, 8 cakes. 2 bags of skinless Skittles.
Don't blame your heinous habits on me.
And a meat feast pizza. I can't believe it.
I had a banana and 2 rye Vita.
Liar. Dan, give me a morning update, mate.
Day bites, mate. It's all going to happen soon. We're just doing a round of GBs in really rubbish light, and then hopefully he catches one. Just making Gaz a quick cup of coffee, and I've turbo charged it. It's been in there for fucking 5 minutes.
So if Gaz starts talking absolute waffle,
Yeah, it's my fault.
Cypography, but much faster.
Gaz going to turn into an MC.
Dan, what have you stolen Jim Shelley's cup? It's in slightly better condition, actually.
Jim Chimney, Jim Chimney, Jim Chimney.
If we don't catch nothing, we're going Lake 2.
I'll blame it on you.
Gaz is even using goo.
Jesus, yeah.
Get off me, I've just not bad.
Not even joking. Look,
That bloody hell. Don't
pink
break
stained
that fucking-
fingertips. Oh, you twat.
No, you're away.
Tell you're not away. Desperately clutching at straws in the last hour.
Pinky's on the top.
Considering all the carp in the lake are seemingly swimming around on top and we can't use zigs, the only option is to black this out there with a tiny little hook bait on it.
So we can shoot.
Oh no, just to the left of it now, or to the right of it now.
Nothing, mate, nothing. Bridger, welcome to Knobcam.
No press,
Normally the
mate.
man behind Knobcam. How do you feel about it being in your grill, mate?
I don't like it, really. It's giving
Well,
me
there we
serious
go.
anxiety problems.
That's how we feel about it and all.
You love it.
So next time I'm going to put my waders on, just think about my feelings, yeah?
Think about the waders' feelings.
You laugh at that, Gaz? Are you trying to say I'm fat, lad?
Waders are trying to say you're fat.
There he is, the man behind the fucking lens. A burgundy